bag, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but motherfuckers, I think motherfuckers made it, but the whole time they not really eating how they supposed to be eating. But that's why Uzi wasn't trying. That's why Uzi wasn't trying to drop, cause he was like, man, I ain't got no bread. Like, I ain't really getting no real percentage of how much I'm making. I mean, he was still making bread because he was doing crazy ass streams.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, good looking return setup here. There he goes, left side.
Oh, great. I know what type of bullshit ass game this about to do.
Colts.
You said what, bro?
So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd? They just did it.
Yeah.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long they've talked about having this
Uzi
type
on a
of a
different
start.
level.
But I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed.
Uzi on a different level.
They don't have any pressure now. They can just go.
I mean, but if he would have signed to Kanye, he'd been, you know, he'd been better off. He wouldn't have to been bitching about his deal. Yeah.
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy.
He snake niggas, so, you know, shit happens. When you start snaking niggas, snake shit happen to you. Then he had to go on a whole bitching rant. He had to go on a whole benching rant to try to get a fucking,
Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
try to get a fucking, his deal fucking changed.
He'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were very good in the win last week against
Yeah, but be like, damn, bro, like, you ain't learn from this nigga.
We don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game.
Yeah,
and
you already know.
got more important, and they got it done.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 4.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz it, because
bitching
if he's
try
able
to
to
get out of
diagnose as
his
he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
You
He
know
really
how
does.
that go.
The best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary
Niggas sign
target.
these
I don't
dumbass
think so.
deals
I think he
and
had the read, figured
wonder
out
why
where
they
the
ain't
blitz was
getting no
coming
money.
from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
crazy.
Back to throw, Watson.
Bro, like, come on. This nigga running into my men and all that. Like, come on with this bullshit.
And that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down.
Yeah, I'm playing this nigga in my league. They fucking cheating me. Already, it's early. Like, come on, bro. Come on with this dumb shit.
This is brought in at the 21.
This nigga return a kick, open kickoff. Like, come on, bro. This dumb ass, gay ass game. Yeah, all weird shit. Come on, bro.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. Yeah.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
This nigga fucking falls forward for like 600 yards. Come on. I've been at the 5, nigga.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber.
I play like
this
retail
early,
for it. I ain't playing no crazy amount.
as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Probably less than that. Probably like 4.
Fields now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't bad, but
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to
I mean, it depends.
It wasn't a fumble, really.
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Fields on 3rd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Khalil Mack gets him out, driving for a loss of 13.
This shit ain't really got no games for that shit. So.
Back deep, Jakeem Grant. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
You said what?
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Browns will take over first and 10.
I ain't really trying to go for shit. I mean, you could play 4 Jones, but I'll be playing Madden and probably a little bit of 2K, but I don't even play 2K like that. I ain't even buy this shit.
And it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
Fuck. I know I fucked that up.
It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Come on with that bullshit.
And he holds it in for the Colts touchdown.
Bro, these niggas be on all bullshit, bro. Alright, come on. Bro, they be on all bullshit. This nigga just threw that shit up on some dumb shit. Bro, shit. Like, come on, bro.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
All dumb shit. I threw that shit up. My nigga 6'6". He snatched it out the air. He threw that shit up. I can't even get nowhere. Like, come on with the dumb shit. Come on with the dumb ass shit. You know what I mean?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for this offense, Charles,
yeah, that shit ain't till Sunday.
Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
All right, Brody, I holler at you.
That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result. Because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Well, partners, the first quarter, too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To the right side, this is
Come on, this dumb shit.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
Come on.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
Here's Fields.
Bro, what the fuck?
He's got him in, complete. The 20.
Come on, bro.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game.
Where is this nigga? This nigga is nowhere to be found.
This has been impressive.
Alright, come on.
That certainly would be history to make.
Alright, tighten up. Time to tighten up.
Actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts that they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a
Nigga's
start?
wide open.
21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything.
Why is these niggas can't get open? Like, come on.
This drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. It's caught by Davis.
This nigga don't even move. Like, come on, bro.
They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 21-0 our score after 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. Right back to Njoku. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Here's Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Come on.
They're going to move it down inside the 25. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now it's Watson. A bootleg. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and goal, Watson. Touchdown, Browns. Austin Eckler from 8 yards out. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out,
Bro, this nigga fall for like 5 yards.
Seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to go off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
One play action, Fields. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, it hasn't been a banner 1st half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. To throw is Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they
the punter to send this one away. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Faking the give. Now Watson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They find some open field here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On 1st and 10, Watson.
Come on.
But it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. Lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Watson. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Watson off play action. This will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in the bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many of that department. 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Here's Fields.
And now another one thrown incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now finally got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Why you run backwards, baby? Come on.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Eight yards to go on 2nd down.
Watson.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Watson now to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Again, it's Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A final shot before the break, Watson. Left with no option here but to throw it away. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. This is a counter play. Eckler. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Come on, bro.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Fuck!
Brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. Turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. First down, Fields. That ball caught by Campbell.
This nigga gets open, but I can't get nobody open. This is crazy. This nigga gets wide open.
He has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead now.
I can't get none of my niggas open. These niggas running right off the line of scrimmage. They're not even good. They're not good receivers. This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand, man. Why are you making it so hard for me? Huh? Why are you making it so hard for me, man? Corner's way better than his receivers. Them niggas is leaving him.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to.
Come on, bro.
Picked up by Sidney Jones.
This bullshit.
Possession of the football.
My receiver don't come back. His nigga come back.
He overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. Great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1.
Come on, bro.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And that was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now Fields. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week. He was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Blankenship's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive...
That's my fault.
Now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Fields now to throw.
This nigga Mawson at my best corner. Like, come on. God damn.
11 on the year. And the Colts take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Blankenship out for the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. He's got a man. Complete.
Come on, this nigga stops for the ball. Come on.
Not before they work it across midfield. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, it's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Schwartz. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down and just a couple. To the air yet again, Watson. And his pass is
He catches it over, my nigga. Like, come on, bro.
And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
It's caught by Davis. And he's got room. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 50 yards.
And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They run once more with Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Returnable for Graham. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You can have the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
First and 10, Taylor now. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You get out the football.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of
come on. What did they hold in my fucking receivers?
And get better for the next
The
time.
fuck?
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
God damn.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From the end zone, Watson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's got a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On 4th down, Watson. He's going to wind up in there.
Come on, man. This bullshit.
Shot couldn't connect. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. They go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep
what the
pace
fuck
with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss.
My shit not even working.
They've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan.
Bro, how is this nigga under pressure?
They were just out personnel.
The fuck?
Against a team that's playing at an elite level.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
From his end zone, it's Demetric Felton.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Browns drive about to get started.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
Bro, they didn't let me. I couldn't throw the fucking ball. The fuck?
You're not hearing everyone say,
stupid ass fucking game.
Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Watson's throw pulled in by Schwartz. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
This nigga dropping every fucking pass. Like, come on.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
I don't understand it. I don't understand how these niggas got these shitty ass receivers and I can't get nobody. Come on.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson looking left side and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Watson looks to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another good reception there, and the Browns on the march. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This nigga hit me with a fucking safety blitz. Like, come on.
Disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Under pressure, they got him again. This is getting
Bro, can I get a second to throw?
Now, that time, multiple guys
like, what the fuck?
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this. And the ball is free. Taylor lost it. There, this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game. And ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Watson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their head.